Here's a creative way to cremate somebody with an overhand right anytime they try to hit you at all. Dangerous. Anytime you notice that the guy always punches with his left hand first, I'm going to go over the top with my overhand right. If your opponent is always jabbing, or if he starts every combination with a jab, his left hand is never protecting his face, making the overhand right the perfect punch to throw as a counter to that. Super slow-mo, Tom jabs me in the face. Bow. For that moment, his hand is not at his face. Now the overhand right is coupled with a head movement. So I'm moving my head out of the way of this punch, and then I just want to try to find his jaw. Tommy has done a very good job of keeping his shoulder up to protect his jaw while he's punching. So if that's the case, maybe I'll aim for his temple. Now I would say on the street, almost nobody is going to jab with their shoulder high to protect their jaw. That said, if you clobber the dude anywhere in the head, you're definitely going to get the effect you want. Now speaking of what dudes in the street tend to do, let's examine some tendencies. Experienced fighters lead with their jab first for the most part. Schlep rocks on the street are pretty much always going to throw that right haymaker first. This same setup will work. Kind of. I'll modify it a little bit. If he's going to throw a right straight at me, I'm just going to throw a right straight back at Tom. Bow! But I'll do it with a head movement. You can still do the overhand right. In fact, if you find that your overhand right is more powerful than your right cross, I would recommend you do your overhand right. Now, I just like the cross because it's direct and fast. That said, this is an overhand right video, so I probably shouldn't have brought that up at all. Look, the overhand right is probably going to be more powerful if you time it correctly, and it's also going to spin the guy's head when you hit him, and that's shown to knock people out more often than just snapping his head back. This setup is simple. Wait for the guy to throw any type of punch at you, slip your head and rip the overhand right. It's going to take a little bit of timing and practice, but once you get it, it's going to lead to knockouts, guaranteed. That's the video.